Good morning, campus. I can do my intros now via the mirrored doors that we did yesterday. It's a beautiful morning. Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at the sun there. Bosh. Bit of morning sun. I've got my chair, got my tripod. Today we're going to take this very shiny door knob, one on each side. I'm just going to paint over it, making it black so it matches the rest of the security. Eventually all this is getting painted anyway. We've got lots of work to do. But I'm also going to pop my little solar panel security light back up. She did a great job last night. So I'm going to let her charge today in the sun. And we'll go from there. But yeah, we've got the old trusty shed. Going to get our painting equipment out. And we're going to work on getting this door handle nice and matching with the rest of the stuff. Let's go. Step 1, mask and tape the areas nearby that you don't want to get the paint on. Hi. Step 2, get your paint. Just sitting on the floor in the house playing the old school Black Ops 2 on the Xbox One is absolutely crazy. But not bad for a floor setup like this. It's pretty good. Oop. Morning 2 in the house. We've already had a visit from our painter. We've already done some painting ourselves out there. And we've had the first proper playtest of the first gaming setup, Mark 1. There she is, sitting on top of an Xbox box. It's quite funny to say. And then the Xbox One X. Then an old monitor, courtesy of my nephew Rory. A little green games disc with everything on that I need to play. And a controller. And yes, there she is, the setup in her glory. Eventually this will one day be a big media wall, but that is not today. Helen is doing some admin stuff because she has some stuff to do with her new job soon, which is exciting. I need to sort the varnish out on my melon, so I'm going to go and wash my hair. And then I'm going to pack the car, because we're going to be back very, very soon. It's the first time that we're actually going to be back quite quickly, which I'm very excited about. Normally there's like a big waiting process, but we can come back to the house ASAP, so that's pretty exciting. I'm going to load and pack the car, I'm going to wash my hair and do something with it so it doesn't look like a weird spider. And I'm going to go and shut all the windows because now it's cooling down a little bit and there's a pretty good breeze coming in. It's slapping all the windows and doors all over the place. So I will see you guys, hopefully, with some fixed hair. Bye. Look at the capybara in the back. Look at the size of this IMAX.
To think that is next to our house, basically, is insane. Just dropped Helen off at work for her first ever day. She's doing a transition day today, where they get to go in and get to have a taster of what the work's going to be like ready in September. That's exciting. And to fill up my time, I'm going to go and adventure into the city centre to get my hair cut. I'm going to get my first ever York trim. So I've been growing my hair for the occasion. I'm going to get the sides done, and I'm going to get the top taken, and we're going to go short and spiky. Right, so I'm back home. I've got my hair cut. This isn't how I'm going to have it formatted. The guy just did this in the shop, just to, I don't know, slick it back. But I'm going to now, because it's now short enough, I'm going to push it forwards and spike it up more. But I'll do that after I've had a shower. But yeah, I'm home alone. This is my house now. Oh, I can't believe it. It's crazy. I have a home. This is my house. Hi, welcome. This is crazy. This is my first time. I mean, that light, a bane of my existence. Look how much brighter it makes the room. That's the first thing getting swapped. We need a new light ASAP. But I'm home alone. I'm an unauthorized Tom. I don't know what the word is. I've been left to my own devices. Jobs list to do. So I have a shopping list, which we've got made. Helen has left me box and bags to unpack. I think they're stuff for the kitchen. So we're going to unpack, wash them, clean them, bleach them if we need to, and let them dry. Later on today, we're going to redo our privacy screen. So we got some more privacy screen off Amazon. We're going to redo them because, well, do this one, because on the video, even though you can't tell the difference, this one's perfect, that one's perfect, but this one, there is a few little imperfections. And my darling Helen, light of my life, love of my life, soul of my soul, has OCD. We need to change it because it is, well, I mean, I have ADHD, I don't have OCD, but it's not glaringly obvious to me. But I do notice it. I do notice that one window pane is particularly creased, so we're going to swap it. Helen's bought new material, so later when she gets back from her first day at work, we're going to peel that off and we're gonna go from there. But I have got my own. I've got this black bag here, which is filled with random bits and pieces that I've salvaged from my mum and dad's house. So I'm going to unpack that and kind of figure out what's in it. Worth keeping, what's worth chucking. And yeah, that's basically me. Later on, we might have an adventure out in the car. Oh, disco lights. We might have an adventure out in the car later on if we need to. Obviously to pick up that shopping list of stuff. But yeah, I'm stuck here on my own. Unadulterated. Unmonitored. Left to my own devices. So I'm going to get some house jobs done. Amazing to be in a house where, because for 5 years I've not had a house. I've been at mum and dad's, and I've not had a place where I've been able to just film freely like this. Because obviously I press record and dad wants to watch telly at 900 volume, or I press record and mum wants to hoover the house, or I press record and one of them's going, Tom, the Wi-Fi's not working, oh, the garage isn't, oh, Tom, can you do this, can you make me an invoice? And I don't have 5 seconds because I've worked 8 hours, I come in from work, I'm a zombie, I want to get content done, and then every 5 bloody seconds I'm getting summoned to do a task for somebody. But here, I have personal space, I have freedom, and I have the capacity to do as I please. Which makes me a very happy Tom. So, we have our own space, we have our own independence, and it's time to get cracking on jobs. Bye-bye. Updated the shopping list. Bleached, cleaned, soaking all of the new cups and mugs and bottles and things. Emptied the bin. Leftover stuff that we're not going to add into the house. Towels and iron moved upstairs. Everything's looking the business. So I'm going to run the hoover round after lunch. Sorted out my admin stuff. I had a big black bin bag. I've now got 25 years of my life in admin. I've got school reports and stuff with me and my best mate and lots of different bits and pieces in there. And found some DVDs and a CD. So that's pretty good. But yeah, my tiny positive turtle is getting me through my day. And we were painting the doorknob before, and it's looking pretty good. It matches now with the rest of the outside security measures, so I'm very happy with that. Yeah, so we're going to have my lunch, then do a quick hoover round, and then it should be a little after 12 o'clock. And then we can head to the big shops. Lunch made, enjoy this, and then we're off to the big shops. So let's enjoy lunch. Forgive me and let me be a nerd for a big second. Obviously we're doing lots to do with the house and manual labour, DIY, manly man jobs. But let me just be a nerd for 1 second. I've been playing this Pokemon Go game on my phone. It's really good because how you basically level up in it is through exercise. You have to go and walk around, you have to go and track your miles and your steps. And the more you walk and exercise and adventure with the game, the better results you get. And every couple of months, I think it's 1 a month, there's like this event thing where it tracks your progress. And you have to go through like 100 levels, and if you complete all 100 levels, you get all these rewards. But then eventually, at the bottom, you get to unlock a really cool legendary Pokemon. It's obviously like one of the best ones in the game. And this one's a very special one, because spoiler alert, it's a Pokemon called Lugia. It's very cool Pokemon, there's lots of cool cards about Lugia. Whilst I was sorting out my pile of admin over there, I did some digging. Bearing in mind, like, this is stuff I've kept from being a very small child. I did some digging around, and I was able to retrieve some hidden Pokemon cards from my collection as a young man. The first one was of this guy, which is very cool, as you can probably appreciate. He is shiny, and he is original, and he's very awesome, and he's in edition 1, which I think is very exciting. But we also managed to keep this guy, and obviously you can tell the card is battered and is very badly damaged. However, the they don't matter to me, the quality, because they're my original cards from being a little kid. And getting them and keeping them and looking after them. And this one right here is in fact Lugia himself. There he is, looking fantastic. And if I put my flashlight to this card, the light does not transfer through. So it does actually show you that this is a genuine Pokemon card. And he's a first edition. And like I said, I can never sell him. He's battered to hell and he's got like marks all over him. But I'll keep him in my binder forever. And I just think it's a mad coincidence that in the moving in process of my new house, not only have I found these two old school Pokemon cards hidden away, but just coincidentally at the same time of buying the new house and playing Pokemon Go around York this morning, I've actually been able to get the opportunity to try and catch this Pokemon and have it in my actual collection. So not only do I have him digitally in the game, I also get to enjoy him as a card, which is really cool. Life is weird. It works in beautiful ways. Now shush and let me catch this Pokemon. Can I catch him? Oh, you cheeky boy! I will have you. I'll feed him a raspberry and I'll spin my Pokeball and I'll throw it and we'll try and catch this legendary bugger. Oh, he's a naughty one. I think this is the one. Oh, you crafty boy. Could this be it? Oh, god damn it. Yes! We did it! We actually did it! Yay! I have my boy in the game. And oh, that's crazy. Yippee! Right, so lunch consumed, Pokemon caught, washing up done, and stuff in the sink soaking in bleach. It is now time to take the shopping list and hit the road and try and find the things we need before Helen gets out of work and we can show her all the amazing stuff we've done. But yeah, house vlogs are in full swing. They're going to be a little bit sporadic in the beginning, just getting stuff done. But by sort of the 18th of July, I think is my cutoff. By the 18th of July, they should be in full swing, full momentum. You guys will get daily, you know, not daily, but like semi-daily updates. So we'll do like a video every other day. Then live streams when we do big projects and things like that. But yeah, it's the early days. But we are here now at the start of what will be a humongous marathon. And I'm very excited to see where we end up getting to next, because there's a lot of fun to be had. So I'm going to get my watch on, I'm going to get my car keys, and we're going to hit the shops and complete the shopping list. Let's go. Whoever let me loose in a B&M on my own is a bad idea. Can't go. Whoever has let me loose in this B&M unattended. Oh, trampoline. Cleaning stuff? Dog stuff. We don't have a dog. Rubber gloves. Sponges. Lenore. Ah, sandwich bags. Right. Nope. Nope. This. Yeah, nice one. Yippee. Into the trolley with you, sir. Sandwich bags. Also done. Huh, I'm getting the hang of this. Very good. Next up, wipes. One for £1, or two for £1.80. I know a good deal when I see one. Right, boys and girls, we are home, sweet home, from our £47 shopping trip. So, we're going to go through the list of what was on the list, and then we're going to go through the list of what wasn't on the list. So, on the old shopping list, ba-boom, we had coffee, which we got. It's actually really nice coffee, because it was on sale. We then had sandwich bags, ba-boom, which we've got. We're doing well so far. We then had washing up liquid, ba-boom, we got that. All of this, so far, so good. Kitchen roll, ba-bosh. Kitchen roll has been restocked. Wipes, like antibacterial wipes for your kitchen and stuff, and counters and tabletops and things. Done. Ba-boom. Got the wipes. Happy days. So far, so good. Then next up, toilet paper. Babosh. We got 9 rolls of Dulux. Of Deluxe, not Dulux, that's a paint. Never mind. We got that. We got a 79p bag for life, which I thought was pretty handy. We also got 2 hand soaps. Now, I don't think the hand soaps were on the list, to be honest. Baboom and Baboom. But we forgot something. We didn't get the hose pipe, which is what we were supposed to pick up. But instead, we got distracted. We got some rich tea biscuits. Now that's alright. We also got a tremendously large pack of Pepsi Max. Which again, that's absolutely alright because as you can tell, there's no Pepsi Max in my fridge. So we need to stock up the Pepsi Max shelf. But then we got a bit sidetracked. And you know, this is the problem when you send your husbands or your boyfriends to the shops. They get a bit sidetracked. We went in for a hose pipe. We found a good looking one. We didn't get the hose pipe. But what we did get is a pair of Rolson knee pads, because I am forever struggling to kneel down on the ground outside when I'm grafting. So I got some knee pads. They were on sale. They were £8. We got an Allen key set, because what man doesn't need an Allen key set? You know, you've got a new house, you might need some Allen keys. There's every Allen key in the world in a little pack. That was £6. Pretty good, I think. I think that's pretty reasonable. Last but not least, ba-boom! We got £12 electric screwdriver. Don't know why. We just got it. It looked cool. I mean, I do know why. There's a lot of masonry work that needs to be done before the paint and stuff. So, like, obviously, this needs to come off the wall before the paint guy comes. We need to take all this off before the paint guy comes. There's, like, curtain rails above the window that we don't need because we're not having curtains, so they've got to come off. There'll always be an excuse to have an electric drill. But yeah, the mission of today was to get a hose pipe. So I can set the pressure washer up. Forgot the hose pipe, didn't I? Forgot the hose pipe, Thomas. And there was a really good non-kink one in B&M. So, it's now 3:15. Helen's not meant to be out till 4. Do we pick Helen up in the car, run to B&M, grab the hose pipe, or do we save the hose pipe for tomorrow? Because tomorrow I've got a secret project that I'm also meant to be working on. So yeah, I got an electric screwdriver. My shopping list went smashingly, as you can see. To be fair, toilet paper, tick. Kitchen roll, tick. Coffee, tick. Washing up liquid, tick. Wipes, tick. Hose pipe, still no. Sandwich bags, tick. We actually got sandwich bags, I forgot to show you. We got sandwich bags, babosh. So yeah, £47, got me a lot of stuff. Now I'm going to put it away. Bye. As an absolute fiend of Pepsi Max, you don't know how proud I am of this fridge, bro. It's not just stacked in twos. This thing goes all the way to the back. It's double stacked on both sides. We've got nearly an entire fridge shelf of just ice cold Pepsi Max, which is stupendously good. So I'm very happy. I'm very proud of that. Very proud of that indeed. And we've got some kindling ready for our bonfire. I showed you the kindling on the live stream that we did. Oh my god. Bonfire night is going to be sweet. When we're going to have the log burner outside, we're going to get this potted plant and we're going to like rip all the weeds and stuff out and we're just going to chuck it away. And then we're going to get a new shed put in. But in the meantime, while we're dealing with the ugly shed, we're going to have a bonfire thing, like a chimney stack stood up bonfire. Oh, it's going to be sweet. And this is my kindling box at the moment. So this is my old pressure washer box. And obviously with the moving in process, we're getting lots of cardboard boxes and lots of like random pieces of packaging. Like this just all came off the Pepsi Maxes that we put in the fridge. This is like the tray at the bottom. So we just rip things up into all different kinds of funky shapes and sizes. chuck them all in, and squash it all down. And then we're going to have a really kick-ass bonfire with some really cool kindling. And we'll just be able to feed that sucker all night. And there you go. The kindling has begun. I'm very excited. Very excited! This may seem so bizarre to some, but now I have my fancy shin pads. Look at me go. I am on my knees, crawling around with such ease. Hee hee. Do. This might be actually really mad for most of you, because most of you will probably have knees that work. My knees, however, I needed these a long time ago, because not only are they so good that you can literally just adjust them on and off whenever you want, they are actually so good because I don't know if the camera will help this, but my knees are messed up. Basically, because I suffered with childhood obesity for so many years as a minor, my knees, as I was going through puberty, just kind of bowed out lefts. So one of them went left, one of them went right. But if you ever see me in a pair of shorts, sat opposite you, and you want a conversation starter, look at my knees, because my knees are messed up. They go left and right in polar opposite directions. I don't know if you've ever met anyone out in the world who's been unfortunate enough to have like that rare eye condition where their eyeballs literally look at opposite sides of the room at the same time and you don't know which eye to look at. That's what my knees do. My knees just go whoop and they're gone. So not only is it like an absolute nightmare for me to get on the ground and kneel down, but obviously when I'm working on stuff, so let's say if I had to unscrew this door, I could stand here with an awkward posture trying to unscrew it, or I could kneel down on like a couch cushion or a pillow. But obviously once Helen has furniture in that she likes and decor, as you would say, I don't want to be nicking couch cushions to kneel on, ruining my poor girlfriend's furniture aesthetic. I want something reliable. So these knee pads are fantastic, and I'm very happy to have them. Yippee! I can't wait for you guys to see this hair in the different vlog once we've showered and styled it. I'm sure it's going to look way different and way better. But Helen is got about half an hour left on the clock until she's finished. So I'm going to actually wrap up the vlog here, and then on my adventure to go and pick her up will be what starts the next vlog. So they'll be in chronological order for you guys watching them, but just one thing to bear in mind, the day you're watching the vlogs sometimes isn't the day we filmed. That's kind of a weird way that the internet works when it comes to making content, but you just have to trust the process and go with it because you'll understand. But there's a playlist called Building Helen's Place, and then there was a playlist called Road to Home. So Road to Home was the 9-month saga of waiting around and house hunting and doing all the searching, and then Building Helen's Place is the playlist we're on now. So that's the next chapter. And then obviously Life at Helen's Place could be the next series, but this building of Helen's Place, this is everything between the day we got the keys on the 3rd of June 2026 all the way until the last bit of like major work is done. Now, one thing you'll learn about a house very quickly, you're never finished. You're never done. It's always something to do. There's painting and lights and door handles need changing, and so much stuff happens between the day you pick up your keys and forever. Anything can happen. You might have to change things, you might have to swap things, you might have to build new things. So we've got the loft guy coming in the morning to talk to me about the loft. That's the project I've been placed in charge of. Helen's been placed in charge of the painting guy. Now, unfortunately, the guy we had tried to charge us an obscene amount of money, but not even the money side of it. It was actually the fact that he wasn't available when we needed him to be. So that's fine. That happens with tradespeople. We just got to bite the bullet and go with the next person. So Helen's back to the drawing board when it comes to house hunting for DIY painting, for painting people to come and help us, to come and give us some tips and tricks. And then I'm in charge of the loft project, which you'll see more in the next video, which So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to outro this video whilst I remember to do it, because sometimes the videos just end abruptly because we forget to outro them. So this is the outro, this is the end, goodbye, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. We're going to have a lot more fun stuff installed, so please stick around. If house hunting, house shopping, renovations, DIY projects, any of that stuff, hits a button in your brain, then please hit that button on your phone and subscribe to the Lord and Lady Tellen channel so that you can tune in and hang out with me and Helen while we figure out this house buying process and the house building process. So yeah, thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.